fail the class with a C or less, you will get your GPA in college lowered. Welcome back to The Angry Teacher. I'm Richard Williams, The Angry Teacher, and today we're going to answer the age-old question, should I take AP or dual enrollment? What's the difference? Hang around, we're gonna learn today. Alright, so AP AP, for those of you who don't know, it's called Advanced Placement. It's a whole program through College Board, and dual enrollment are classes taken through the high school, but they're given, or you get college credit for these courses. So it just depends on the colleges. But with that said, both give you college credit while you're in high school. So that's the similarity. Let's just get that out there before we move into the differences. All right, so the differences: AP, college level courses taught in high school by high school teachers for the most part, to prepare you for an AP exam in May, where it is broken down into, there's multiple choice, the first part of the test, and then the second part are short responses and or an essay, depending on the course that you're taking. If you get a 3 or higher, that's where you get the college credit. Most schools will take the 3. If you get higher, some schools, like there's University of South Florida, that gives you 2 college credits, 2 classes, if you get a 4 or a 5 on this whatever exam it is. By all means, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for the next Angry Teacher video. You know it will be astronomically dope. If you get a 3 or higher on the AP exam, once the results come out after you've taken the course, schools will take your 3. Some schools will give you 2 college class credits for your 4s or 5s, depending on what it is. Now, some of you getting into engineering or architecture or advanced math, some of those 3s or 4s, you might still have to take required calculus 2 or whatever the other courses are, but for the most part, colleges will take your 3 and will give you at least 1 class college credit for it. Whether they throw it into the electives or not, or find someplace else to put it, you will still get credit for the course. All right. Colleges do look at your AP history. Now, let's say, for example, you take an AP class, but you've gotten a B in it, or the previous year you were taking honors and then you tried an AP class and you got a B. They look at that. Even if you don't pass the test, they will see that, wait a minute, you're pushing yourself, you're challenging yourself, and you have accomplished a B in an AP class, which we know are challenging. So they will probably take you and still put you in maybe honors classes in college, or they'll take you over the kid who just took that honors class or the regular classes in high school. All right. And lastly, about AP, if you do not pass the test in May, or if you do not pass the class, it doesn't hurt your college GPA. It might hurt your high school GPA, or if you don't pass the test but you pass the AP class in high school, it doesn't hurt your college GPA. Nothing changes. When you go to college as a freshman, you or whatever level you're on at that point, you still are coming in with your 4.0. Okay, you're still there. That's one of the things. Pay attention to that. Remember that, because I will address it a little bit later in our next segment. Dual enrollment. Dual enrollment. This is the other part of the college credit in high school. Now, the difference between AP and dual enrollment is that in dual enrollment, you don't necessarily have a life-changing exam at the end. You just might have an exam or a paper due for that professor at the end of the semester. Now, dual enrollment are semester courses that they offer in college that you can get credit for if you pass the class. One of the caveats, however, is that you have to get a C or higher. Some programs require a C plus or higher in dual enrollment classes that you take in high school. Now, C's don't seem like it's too terribly difficult, but if you're a high schooler taking these courses and the courses are difficult because you still have your high school stuff to deal with, or you're still at home and situations are not perfect, it could hurt you. It might be hard to get up to that C or to maintain that C, B, or A. All right. So that if you don't get that C, it will. Here's the part I was telling you to look forward to when I talked about AP. It hurts your college GPA. So you'll be in high school and you're already going into college with a deficit. Another thing about dual enrollment, some of the courses are limited, so you can't necessarily take courses you want to take. You have to take, the obviously the first 2 years or the first year, all these courses that, are just to help you be a better student. Now, did you have to take that in high school? I don't know, but it helps when you get there. You don't have to be bogged down with all these other courses. Now, there's going to be another video about the positives of taking AP and the positives of taking dual enrollment separately, 2 different videos, actually. But that's what I needed you to know about the 2. Those are the differences. 1, you need, you take it in high school with your teacher, and if you pass the test, you get college credit for it, and it doesn't hurt your GPA even if you don't pass the test or the class. The other, dual enrollment, is when you have a college professor teaching you. Sometimes you go on the college campus to take the class. If you fail the class with a C or less, you will get your GPA in college lowered, and it could damage whatever plans you have to accomplish. All right. Since colleges don't have a particular measure or a standard for the dual enrollment courses, because if I'm at college A and you're taking a course for college B, and I want to go to college A doesn't know how strenuous or how rigorous the class was, so they don't have to take it. And that's what a lot of kids don't get. Most schools do not take dual enrollment credit because they don't know how hard the class was. If my college is harder, why am I taking credits from an easier class? So that's one thing you need to remember and pay attention to. AP has a standard. College Board has a standard. Colleges know that there's whatever, if they're taking AP Psych, if they're taking AP Statistics, everything is across board. I know what the standards are, so I know that this kid has been training for it. Even if they didn't pass the test, if they got a B or C or A in the class, I know that they know something because the standards were there. And if I'm taking basket weaving and dual enrollment just because I want college credit, they don't know how challenging that was. So some of them don't give the credit. So be aware of where you're going. Unless if I'm taking dual enrollment with a school that I know I'm going to go to in the fall, then by all means take your dual enrollment. Just know what you're getting into. Don't just take it because somebody pushed you in that direction. You have to know what your goals are. If I'm going to, and you know what, do your homework. Look at the different colleges and what they take and what they require from you. Don't just take random courses and then hopefully it comes together at the end. You have to plan and organize your life, all right, and yourself. Look and see if they're going to take dual enrollment from certain schools, if they're going to take certain dual enrollment credit. Not all credits are created equal. All right, guys? So now I will say that if you do pass your dual enrollment courses, it's cheaper because you get the college credit for it for the most part, and you don't have to take it when you get to college. You've already paid for that through your courses, and it's usually free, so you don't have to worry about it. It's cheaper and it saves time, so when you get to college you can move on to the next level. Now if you're going to be a doctor or a nurse or a lawyer, well, not necessarily a nurse, but a doctor and a lawyer, an architect, or engineer, when these programs take a longer time, so if you can get a lot of those courses out of the way before you get on the college campus, I'm definitely for it. I'm definitely thumbs up for that. However, some kids are rushing through high school and you get to college and then you realize, okay, I'm a junior now and I don't know anything. I have no social skills. I don't know certain things, and now I'm just going to look like a putz. And I'm stumbling over my classes because in dual enrollment, the classes were so easy. The professors were so nice then. Now I have to survive on college campuses with these older kids who've been here for 2 years or been here for a year, and they know more than I do. It's a little bit stressful, but once again, I'll address these in a later video about the pros and cons of dual enrollment or the pros and cons of AP. So guys, those are my little tips for today. I'm gonna try to release 2 more videos, one about the positives and negatives of AP and the positive and negative of dual enrollment, and then I'll have you make your decision. All right, because these are some important things important decisions to make. That's all the time I have today, guys. Thanks for coming to class today. Don't forget to go out there and be great. As a matter of fact, let's just go out there and teach.